Hi guys, so forgive the look, I'm about to go out for a walk. I was requested to do a beginner's freelance makeup idea that is going to be purse friendly. So I know I do have a lot of higher end now, but when I started out, there were a couple of brands that I really depended on and was very appreciative of, and a lot of them had palettes. So here I go through eyeshadows and foundations, some blush, contour, and highlighters for you. I have done the lipsticks in a similar or in a previous video, which I will link below, but this was something that was requested yesterday. I was getting through the requests. I do hope it's helpful for you guys. I know that it can be difficult when you're starting out, and this is the time, before, hopefully, as we said before in previous videos, we do get to go out, but this is the time to kind of focus on what you want to do in the future and, take advantage of online stores like Amazon, Superdrug, things like that. They all do online. Apologies for the lighting, guys. They all do online and they're all available for deliveries and things. And I know Superdrug, depending on where you are, do click and collect. So things like that. So this is just some ideas. It was requested, so I thought I'd do it. I have done another video today. Again, sorry for the outfit. I'm about to go for a run, but I did want to kind of do this because I understand when you're trying to build up a kit as such, it can be extremely difficult and expensive. So what I've included in this is a lot of palettes because they were my best friend when I started out. Palettes, eyeshadow, contour, blush, everything. So I've done all of that for you. The only thing I haven't done, again, is the lipsticks, which are in a previous video that I did. I hope this is helpful to somebody. It really did help me. As I said in the very beginning, there were certain companies that I just went for their palettes, and they were purse friendly, and I built up quite quickly a reasonable makeup kit that is for freelancing. So I hope you enjoy. So these are the makeup that I tend to really look at before I go. After I've done my first kind of meet with the girl that I would like, or the women, I get a lot of in between. I say ages 17 to about up to, I mean, bridal as well, which can be any age really. But these are what I really go through after the first meeting and one to one. And I look at the different tones they have and things like that. And this is what I'd actually bring. So a lot of basic things here that I wanted to show you from different brands. You see I've got the Twilight palette there, and I've got the Impressed You from Beauty Glazed. And then I've got some Makeup Revolution brands in terms of blushes and BH Cosmetic bronzer and blushes too. This is a BH Cosmetics their lipstick slash lip gloss, so they're two in one. And I would say BH Cosmetics are very understated or underrated because they are really good first time. If you're on a budget, first time purchases, palettes are amazing. So if you're starting out, go for palettes straight away. Don't go for individual things like this straight away. I have these two because I color match them for different clients. So F1 is the palest, and then F10 is the middle, kind of in between caramel and ivory. And when you mix them both together, they really do make a beautiful color. So I use those as well on clients. This is from Sasha Cosmetics, a little bit more expensive. And these come out, these are cream colored, and they go right to perfect caramel. So you've got perfect caramel, you've got perfect tan, almond beige is used a lot, pure beige, perfect beige, matte cameo is used a lot as well. You can see as well, you've got your mirror as well. So I mean, this, it was a little bit more expensive. I think it's about 50, but I did buy that because it was needed. It was definitely needed. It gives you a huge amount. The pans aren't very small. I think it may be reduced now to 30, but I do get a lot of use out of it. And what I do, the ones, if you see the little shine there, what that is clear packaging over it. So there's ones I haven't used yet, but I still want to protect them, so they stay in their packaging. So if we go through the Impressed You palette, these are the kind of colours you're looking at. So you've got your neutrals there, you got your deep reds, purples, burgundies, some greens here as well, and then you've got your purples and blues and your black as well. They stay very well. There's not much fallout. I think Beauty Glazed are kind of a dupe for Huda Beauty, and they do a lot of eyeshadow palettes that are dupes. It would have been nice to have some more reds, but I do have reds in other palettes such as Makeup Revolution. I do like the really pale green here as well. It's really nice and gentle. If you don't want to go for that really strong green, the pale green is really good to go for as well. The purple is gorgeous on as well. It's a really, really nice statement color. But then if you want to kind of go neutral, but you want to kind of maybe test out a smoky kind of brown, this one here is great as well. There isn't really too many shimmers. You've got two shimmers up here, and there's a shimmer down here, and the rest are matte. That's the only shimmer there as well. And as you can see, this is used a little bit as well. So very, very nice. Packaging is lovely. I really do like the packaging. And it is very affordable. I will put it below if I can. So this is the Twilight and Dusk, and as you can see, guys, this is really used a lot. The absolutely beautiful colours here. They're all named as well. Forgive it, it is being cleaned because it is used a lot. They are again a dupe for Huda Beauty as far as I'm aware. You've got really, really nice colours there, very creamy. The entire top row are all glitter and the rest are matte, and you've got that gorgeous cashmere black as well. Saffron and Blade are very blazing are very popular, but I do like Nefertiti as well. That's gorgeous. I wore that in my last I think 2 videos ago as well. So it's a very creamy eyeshadows. Sometimes you don't expect dupe eyeshadow companies to have that good quality, but I would highly recommend Twilight and Dusk. They are a really, really good company. And then you get this really beautiful deep red. It's called Turkish Delight as well, and they all have really good color payoff. So here we have the eyeshadow palettes I tend to bring. I've got a mixture of Beauty Glazed, Twilight and Dusk Ucambe. I've got Makeup Revolution. I've got Sleek here as well. These two are so popular. These are the Mua Reloaded, and they are you've got kind of more shimmers here, and then you've got the mattes. This is something that I get a lot of use out of for deep greens and purples. So if it's sometimes the bridesmaids, while the bride might go for a smoky eye, deep brown, sometimes depending on the color tone of their dresses. There's emerald green is very popular, I know, and kind of a lilac. I will kind of focus on those colors for their eyes as well. So this one is unnamed. This is an unnamed brand, but I get so much use out of it. The color payoff is really, really good. You can see you've got your light purples there as well, and that's what that looks like. Really good payoff. Again, we've just gone through the Twilight and Dusk Ucambe, where they have all of the top row is shimmer, and then this is something that I repurchased because it's a very old palette in terms of when it first came out. But this is in the nudes W7. And again, that is perfect for bridal. It really is, our special occasion. Really, really nice creams and browns. And then you've got the very dark one. They aren't named. The brush I have kind of thrown away because I've got my own. But some really good palettes to start off, guys. Now, I have other ones, but I thought these main ones here are really, really good for colour payoff. So if you're looking to start kind of with your budget a bit lower, if you don't have a lot to spend, start off with Sleek, Makeup Revolution, Ucambe, is that one there, Beauty Glazed, and this is unnamed, guys. Sorry, this one I had a while now, and I did look at the box and it is unnamed, but I might go into my cart later and see what company it was online that I got that, because it did come with blush, lots of things as well. So this would actually be perfect on its own. If you're starting out, you don't have to have all of these. These have every color possible, as you can see, and you know, perfect payoff. You've got your glitter green there as well. Really, really nice colors, guys. And you can then have every possible occasion, because if you look up here, it goes from white right down to black as well. So sometimes you can trace your powder liner with that as well, and then go over with liquid. So you've got lots and lots of choices, and where I can, I will link below where I got them. So these are some of the blush and contour and foundations I started off with, because I was asked for makeup artist tips on a budget. So I purposely haven't put any of my higher end in here, because I understand if you're trying to, you know, this is the time, if you're, you know, when things do come back, that if you want to be prepared and you want to kind of make use of Amazon, to maybe you're thinking of a career in freelance makeup artistry, but you know you have a budget, like I did at the very beginning. I wanted to share some things with you. So this is the Makeup Revolution, and I will put names below. So you do have your bronzers here, which can obviously double up as concealer. Then you have the really peach blushes. You've got your very glossy shimmer blushes. That can be used as a highlight. It's a really good highlight for a nighttime look. Then you've got your really deep, almost kind of rose kind of blush, and then a deeper color to the rose and very bright pink as well, and that's Makeup Revolution blush palette. The eyeshadow, the big box of eyeshadows I showed you that wasn't named, the non-named brand, this is what came with it also. So it's a highlight, contour and blush set. So this would be something, you'd have a 3-in-1 if you got this palette. You'd have your highlight, blush and contour, but you'd also have your 2 eyeshadow palettes that I showed you as well. So they all came in the one box, and again, I will try to find where I got that. Again, you've got your iconic lights and contour here from Makeup Revolution. Again, you can see these were really, really used. These are on back order at the minute because they definitely need to be repurchased. Very, very popular and suits all skin types. Up here we have our BH Cosmetics, and then we have that's the 10 palette. So you've got your peach blushes, you've got your very deep brown there over there, which is a contour, and you've got, you know, different variations of blush depending on the skin tone of the person you're working with. And then I just wanted to pop in, I know we're not onto foundations yet, but this is Makeup Revolution concealer, and you've got your very deep brown at the end, and then they go really light, and you can see the 2 most popular ones there are the very light concealers. So again, all of this, you know, if you choose any one of these, not just all of them, any one wouldn't cost you a lot, and this was specifically asked for on a budget. So I hope this does help. We'll move on to the next part, which is foundation. Mostly just moving on to concealers and foundations that are purse friendly if you're starting to build up your makeup kit. I've chosen Makeup Revolution, and I have just shown you a liquid highlighter also, and the professional makeup palette. Everything here bar the professional makeup palette is available at Superdrug online. I particularly chose the Makeup Revolution's Conceal and Define because they are available in 24 colours. So I have, as you can see here, F10 and F1. F10 is the caramel colour and F1 is the very, very pale ivory, and I mix those when needed. They do come in 24 colours and they're £6 each, which is a steal. It really is, especially if you are building up a client base and you're slowly kind of finding out what skin tones you're going to be working on, and you know, they go very dark to extremely light. F1 is the lightest, and as you can see, it's very, very pale, and then the F10 is more like a caramel coffee. But if I need to lighten that at any point, I will put some F1 into it, and it really does help. I just mix it on my palette here. If I want a little bit of a shimmer if they kind of want a little bit of a glow, there is champagne liquid highlighter here, and it really just gives the foundation, you mix it in with your foundation and it glows. Again, the Makeup Revolution, just to set everything, bake and finish is great, but they do have the banana powder as well. And then you've got your Conceal and Define palette, and this is Makeup Revolution as well. It's cream, so it's not powder, and they do come in really, really nice colours, and the colour payoff with Makeup Revolution is very, very good. So this, I know I wanted to keep it small because I'm very conscious that I was asked to do a purse-friendly makeup kit if you're trying to build up as a professional beginner makeup artist. So I haven't included any of my kind of expensive foundations because I do understand everybody starts off somewhere, and I think it's important to kind of show affordable online purchases that you can get. So all of this will be available apart from the professional makeup palette on Superdrug, and I will link below where you can get them. So I hope that was helpful. Apologies for the shaky camera. It did, as I said before, those like Makeup Revolution, BH Cosmetics, I think are a very understated, underrated kind of company. The palettes they do are amazing and definitely purse friendly. So I do hope that really helped some of you out there. Makeup Revolution again are very, very good quality foundations, and things like their Conceal, like I showed you, their concealers, Conceal and Define foundations go up to a colour 24. So they start at F1, which is the palest, and they go right up to 24, which is the darkest. And I do like the shade range there. So yes, I hope that really, really helped. I purposely, sorry guys, the wind has blown up in the door. I purposely didn't put any high end because I think that it doesn't really reflect the video. So I hope this helped, and I will see you in the next video.